Novo lit that shit bang.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crows of Judgment, and I want to follow up on the story regarding Jeff Leach, who is the former voice actor for Ghost in Call of Duty. For those of you who didn't watch our original video on it, I don't blame you. Kind of instantly got demonetized, didn't get promoted at all, and then 3 days later got monetization. So goes YouTube, right? But I'm kind of surprised, like, not that many people are talking about this. The only other content creator I can see, like, who's like popped up talking about this for me, was Tipster. And I'm glad he's covering the story at least, but I'm surprised that this has not gotten more attention. And for those of you who don't know, Jeff Leach was accused of saying some very inappropriate things, and well, let's just be clear. He said those things, right? It's pretty clear based on the clips, because they're largely taken out of context, that he's dealing with trolls while he's gaming, right? And look, we all have a bit of a potty mouth. I personally don't care. I don't think most people do. But another streamer known as Nitro Luke DX, who's had beef with Jeff Leach for a while, decided he was going to take all this stuff of him out of context. And he also took some statements that Jeff Leach made about Zombie Unicorn, and he put it all out on Twitter, talking about how he's a sexist, he's a misogynist, he makes degrading comments towards women, yada, 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 yada. And then Zombie Unicorn jumped onto the train and uploaded a video talking about how they needed to deplatform Jeff Leach, right? Now, look, I think that more people need to be talking about this, and more people need to be defending the guy, because let's just go into this, right? So this was Zombie Unicorn's video. Take away his platform, cancel Jeff Leach. This is from 2017, right? Okay. November 30th, 2017, Zombie Unicorn uploaded this video. And you can see it was not a popular video of hers, right? But Zombie Unicorn in the past has tried to use her platform to go after Jeff Leach, which, when you see him making statements about Zombie Unicorn, someone who has actively tried to destroy his career, it makes a little more sense why he doesn't have anything nice to say about Zombie Unicorn, right? And more to the point, the things that Zombie Unicorn has been involved with in the past, I mean, she's called people the F slur before. She's made other derogatory comments towards other women. In fact, we can talk about the absolutely hilarious failure of Bully Hunter some more. For those of you who don't know what that is, you need to look it up. It is, I'm telling you, it is absolutely hilarious. But one of the next situations that Zombie Unicorn decided to shove her fucking head into was the booth babes, right? For those of you who aren't aware, it's girls in scanty clothing at conventions, right? And she made this whole statement about how sexist booth babes were and how degrading it was towards women. Yada. Meanwhile, she's a body painter on Twitch, so it already kind of tells you what sort of audience she has. But then she got into a fight with one of the booth babes who talked about how they enjoyed their job and they don't need her speaking for them, right? So Zombie Unicorn has tried in the past to, start shit with other people. She's tried to cancel Jeff Leach before. She's got into fights with other women that she calls derogatory words. She's used the gay slur towards people before. That's Zombie Unicorn, right? Using all of the language that she has called sexist and offensive about, Jeff Leach says it, it's sexist and offensive. Zombie Unicorn says it and means it towards women, and that's okay. She gets a pass for it, right? But then we go into the Nitro Luke guy, right? And, you can kind of see here talking about how he's a serial offender. He tags Zombie Unicorn, and it's a whole bunch of clips of him completely out of context, and one statement about Zombie Unicorn, which in the context of Zombie Unicorn going after him literally 3.5 years ago and trying to destroy his career, it makes a little bit more sense, right? Well, so then what about these other statements that, Nitro Luke is calling, intrusive sexism, contempt, violence, and a serial offender? Well, someone uploaded this clip of Luke during one of his own gaming sessions where he's dealing with his own troll, right? And I'm just going to play it because it's pretty hilarious in context. Okay, so for those of you who are unaware, he basically told the troll that he was fucking their mom and their wife, and then went on to talk about how the sex was with them, right? Look, and this is just one full, 2-minute fucking clip of this guy going off, right? So I'm going to imagine there's plenty more, because I would say, well, that's very degrading and sexist towards women, and, the things that you're saying. But, that's essentially what was used against Jeffrey Leach, right? Or Jeff Leach, sorry. But yeah, I look at this and I go, I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it, because the two people responsible for this cancel of Jeff Leach is Nitro Luke, a person who has prior history with Jeff Leach, has gone after him in the past, and clearly uses the same type of language towards his own trolls, and Zombie Unicorn, a woman who is known for consistently making an ass out of herself, and who, again, has also gone after Jeff Leach and tried to cancel him and take away his platform. And they've been at this for literal fucking years. So these two fucking numbskulls got together, right? I'm not saying that this was a plan and they plotted out. I just mean Luke went after him, tagged Zombie Unicorn. Zombie Unicorn shoves her fucking head into it, and they get this guy fired. Now he's losing subscribers, and it just all seems like bullshit. So I was looking at a lot of the statements that are being made on Twitter and everything. I don't see people en masse calling out Jeff Leach and demanding that he be fired from Call of Duty. I really don't. I mean, I've definitely seen the people going, "Oh, Zombie Unicorn, you're so sweet. Can you show us more images of you painting your breasts now?" That's the type of shit, right? But I've seen plenty of female gamers making statements about how they're part of Jeff Leach's community, and the guy is inclusive, and the guy is a great guy, and he does build a community that feels safe, right? And their voices are all fucking ignored in favor of this dude who talks about fucking people's mothers and wives, and this bitch who's awful, legitimately awful, and has said much worse things than anything uttered by Jeff Leach. Well, anyways, one of the users that I saw talking about this situation shared this petition, right? And it's basically a petition seeking 1,000 signatures to reinstate Jeff Leach as Ghost. Please do me a favor. I'm going to put a link to this in the description for this video. If you can, go there, sign the petition, right? I know it takes a little bit of time out of your day and everything, but I feel like everything that's happened to this guy has been really fucking gross, right? He's clearly being targeted by two people who have serious hatred for the guy and have for years. And they're canceling him for saying things that they themselves have said on numerous occasions. Anyways, do what you can. Please, if you feel the need to, sign the petition. If you really want to help out, share this video, share Tipster's video talking about this situation, because it's so wrong. It's so fucking wrong.
Novo lit that shit bang.